Daddy D. If it ain't going down at the Bunny Ranch, it ain't going down at all.
It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down, going down, going down, going down, at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch.
Welcome to the Bunny Ranch podcast. I'm Autumn Verlot, your guest host today. We have a great show for you planned, but first let me talk about myself a little bit. So I have some questions I have made. So I'm just gonna go down the list, I guess. What is your nickname and where did it come from? So if you have never been here, I don't really say it that much online. My nickname is Otcom, and that name was given to me because, well, you can guess. What is the silliest talent or skill you possess that most people don't know about? Since I'm online, people know a lot about me already. I don't really have a hidden talent or a silly skill, but a lot of people have told me I have the ability to make them feel comfortable. Like I'll just have that ability to make people at ease, I guess. That's my talent. What is the most ridiculous fashion trend you've tried? I grew up in the 90s, so I was a platform kid. I'm only 5'2", so I love the platform, like the white tennis shoes with the platforms, the flip-flops with the platforms, anything with the platforms, I wore them. It didn't matter how ugly they were. And it was the 90s, so it was pretty ugly. What would be your ideal party? I think I have two. So my first one is an overnight where we watch scary movies all night. And, well, first we go to dinner and then we go to an escape room or maybe a ghost tour. And then we watch scary movies all night in my room with a big projector and have a spicy time and just enjoy our company. And that would be my first ideal party. My second one would be like maybe a weekend getaway to Vegas where I can just do whatever we want for the whole entire weekend. Let's see the next one. What's the worst pickup line someone tried to use on you? I don't really get pickup lines like that, but one time, I have a story for you guys. One time, a long time ago, I met somebody off of a dating profile or a dating app, and he asked me to perform sexual favors for him in my car. But that was pretty bad. Please don't do that. Don't do that to anybody. Let's see the next one. This one is a little deeper, I think. There's a lot of stigma and taboo surrounding the brothel world. People come here to explore taboo without judgment. What's your take on sexual taboos? And do you believe they serve any purpose in society? I think people come to the brothels for a lot of reasons, different reasons. I have nothing against taboos. Taboos don't exist in my world. Anything is open. Everything is open. I love new experiences and trying new things. And for other people to come to Sagebrush and be able to try new things that they haven't tried before and maybe they haven't had the opportunity to try before, I think that's a great thing. I think more people should be doing it. But so yeah, there's no taboos. I don't know if they serve an actual purpose in society because they're just taboos, but taboo is not like in my literacy when it comes to anything sexual. Everything is open, everything is free game. What is one surefire way to turn you on? I love having my neck kissed and my ears. That is like ultimate panty dropper. Like you got me. That's it. Um, let's see. Multiple girl parties are a fantasy for a lot of guys. Do you like these parties or do you prefer one-on-one time? Does it depend on the client and does it depend on who the other girls are? This is a long question. I love multiple girl parties, but I also love one-on-one time. It definitely depends if on what we're doing. I like two girl out dates, well, multiple girl out dates. Um, those are always fun because we really have a good time together, and it definitely depends on what girls you're with, and you have to have girls that you click with. You don't want to have somebody that you don't get along with because then nobody's gonna have fun. You definitely want to invite multiple girls that you enjoy your time with. But I really do like the one-on-one, especially in like a girlfriend experience where we're just enjoying each other's company and it's very compassionate and intimate, if I didn't say that already. Yeah. So it just depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the client. It depends on the other girls and, yeah. Um, what have you learned from being a sex worker? What haven't I learned? I've been a sex worker for a long time, almost 15 years. So I've learned a lot about people, a lot about why people have the fetishes they have, and how to converse with different types of people. And yeah, I think that's what I've learned from being a sex worker. There's different people from all over the world, from different walks of life, and you get to experience that and have the opportunity to meet different people like that, and being able to meet everybody like that gives you an opportunity to learn how to read people when they walk in the room, or converse with people and overcome things like when people come in with disabilities, and you learn how to work with somebody with a disability. So yeah, I think that's my answer. It's definitely more than one thing. um, let's see. What's one thing you would want people to know about brothel work? I would want everybody to know everything about brothel work, but brothel work is we're legal, we're licensed, we are, tested weekly, but aside from that, the girls that are here are fun, and I'm sorry, I'm getting so tongue tied just talking a whole bunch. And I'm almost done. It's this question and then the vegetable question. Okay. Okay. What's one thing you would want to know, or want people to know about brothel work? Well, since we're legal and licensed, we are, of course, safe here. We get tested weekly. We have protection for the clients and the girls. We're very discreet. But also, brothel work has so many myths and stigmas with it that girls come here because they have issues with substances, or they're homeless, or they just, it's a last resort, but it's not really. We choose to come here, I mean, personally, I enjoy my work. So I like coming to Sagebrush and working. That's why I keep coming back. So but one thing, it's enjoyable here. The girls here are not forced to be here. We love being here and we enjoy our work, and we just want people to know that we're not like slaves here to and trafficked and all that just crazy things that people think and people say. But we are regulated by the state. We're regulated by Lyon County. So I don't understand why people are so crazy about why sex work is so bad. But anyways, that's my rant. And my last question is, if you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why? Probably my favorite vegetable, I don't have one, but I would totally be a potato. Because I love French fries. Stop! I can see you over there. I can see Brooklyn and Kirsten rolling around on the bed laughing. Okay. I have to finish. If you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why? I would be a potato. Because I love potatoes, I love French fries, and everything. Tater tots. Whatever you can turn. You can turn potatoes into anything. Potatoes are delicious. That's my answer. Okay, that's all the questions I have, guys. I'm gonna bring our first guest on. And our first guest is Brooklyn Bale. It's okay, you're so cute. I love your tank top.
Thanks.
How's your day going? That's me. Wait, that one's me. See, it has short hair. She has short hair.
Fun.
The one under A, the second one,
Oh,
because that's me. That's outcome.
I think he did put us in our
I think so.
order.
For some reason, that one looks like Kirsten. That's you, and that's Ellie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, Boom Sizzle. All right, Miss Brooklyn Bale. So, what is your nickname and where did it come from?
So I have a couple.
And what are they?
So, I'll stick with the internet friendly ones.
Okay, that works.
So a lot of my clients call me BB.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just came up with it because of my initials.
Your initials, BB.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then most people call me like Brookie or Brookie Cookie.
Brookie Cookie.
And I'm pretty sure that came from you. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't
No, that
remember.
came from Kirsten.
Did it come from
I
Kirsten?
think so, because she said it one day, and I was like, "What? Why were you not using this?" I love that nickname. It's a great nickname.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's my nicknames.
I like those. I like those. So, what is the silliest talent or skill you possess that most people don't know about?
Well, I can turn my thumbs backwards.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna do a demo? Let's
yeah,
go do
yeah.
a demo. This is a trigger warning. Oh my god. I'm sorry, James.
Yeah, both
Oh
sides.
my god.
Yeah. I've been able to do it since I was a kid. I don't know how I found out I could do it.
Are you hyper flexible like otherwise in your other joints?
Yeah. I have a lot of double jointedness going on.
But can you do that with your other thumb?
Yeah, I can do it with both thumbs.
Can you do it with your fingers?
No.
Oh, what about your toes?
I'm not really a foot person.
What about your hips?
My hips definitely like to pop out of their sockets.
Oh, that's definitely not. And you have like back issues already, so probably not
Yeah,
a good
from
idea.
a barrel racing accident when I was a
Yes.
kid. Yeah.
Yes, you and your horsies. What
Yeah.
else do? You do barrel racing, you train horses,
Yeah, I used to. Yeah.
and what else?
Show rabbits.
And show rabbits.
Yep.
And shear sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else?
I don't know. Rescue dogs
She does rescue dogs. She does. And cats.
and cats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very outdoorsy.
Very.
Yes.
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 Very pale. It's Irish skin. I can't help
Yeah.
it.
You did get sunburnt yesterday.
I did.
I did too. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. Pretty. Yep. Anyways. The next question. What's the most ridiculous fashion trend you've ever tried?
Ooh. Oh. I forgot all about
Oh, good. This is gonna be good.
our shoes reminded me of it.
Oh, yes, our Converse.
I had the knee-high Converse.
Oh my God, I love those. I never had any. Yeah.
And
They
then,
must
of
have
course, I did the platform,
Mhm.
flip-flops and
right.
all of that.
We grew up in the same era. I
Yeah.
know. Mhm. The
Uh,
platform.
Yep.
You're like, I'm tall enough.
And, a lot of denim, a lot of vest.
There was a lot of denim. I had a pair of shoes that were platform, and they were made of denim.
Yep.
And I bought them at Payless when it was around.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
Those are all the. I'm sure if we went through a photo album,
there's more.
there's more.
There's probably more.
There's probably worse obscene things.
Yeah.
Clothes were not great back then.
Clothes were definitely not great.
And I've always been like a lanky child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the opposite problem. You probably can't find pants that fit your legs.
Yeah.
Well, I do have that problem, but in the opposite way.
Yeah.
My legs are so short.
I need the extra length off of
need-
your pants
Yes.
added to my pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do a lot of cuffing.
I
on
do
my
too, to
pants.
make them look like they're supposed to be short.
Whatever works. Not a bad idea, though.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Okay, so what would be your ideal party?
Ooh. So, I definitely. It's gonna sound really similar to yours. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? We probably talked about this.
So I definitely love out dates.
Yeah.
I would like to do like a crazy adventure out date,
Yeah.
like skydiving or something,
Yes.
but it doesn't have to necessarily be like a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Just like go out to dinner, maybe catch like a show
Yeah.
or, like a comedy show or a concert or something
Yeah.
like that. And then, go wherever, hotel, back to the ranch,
Yeah.
sexy pants time,
Yeah.
hangout time, all.
I love that.
And then, if I get to take a friend with me, that would be cool.
That would
or
be
two or
cool.
three.
Yeah.
And then I've always wanted to do a weekend in Vegas.
Yeah. I think that's probably where I got that idea
Yeah.
from. And then because when I was doing research for the outdate videos,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Vegas, that's a lot. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
there's so many cool things.
Yeah.
Like I've been to Vegas a lot, but there's
Me
so much
too.
stuff I have not done.
I haven't been in a while. Also, have you
Yeah,
been in a
I
while?
haven't been in since no, before COVID
Oh,
was
yeah,
the last
me
time I
too.
was there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to go see the spear thingy.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
I want to go up in the Love Cloud and have sex on the airplane and get my mile high
oh, that's
certificate.
cool.
That's in Vegas.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I want to check out one of those nude resorts. We should go to
Ooh,
one.
we
That would be
should.
awesome. Would yeah. So, but what about the skydiving thing? Have you looked at places out here?
Yeah,
like in Ringgold?
there's a lot of places out here.
Yeah. So, would you go tandem or how would
Yeah,
you
you have to
take
do
an
you have
outdate
to
on
do
that?
tandem.
So
Unless you
would
have
go with a trainer?
Yeah, so
Or an instructor?
we would each be attached to an instructor.
Uh-huh.
You can buy like photos and video package if you want,
Okay.
which I would want that for me
Yeah.
personally, whether they want that for themselves. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
cool.
But yeah,
that's
unless
an
you're
option.
already like certified and everything,
Right.
you can't jump by yourself
Okay.
because you go splat.
Okay. You don't want to go splat.
Yeah.
No. So you guys would jump out at the same time? Or
So
really
like
close?
one of us would like jump out and then like a few seconds later the next
Oh,
person
okay.
jumps out.
You guys go too close and hit.
Yeah, splat. There's a lot of
I don't know. I'm definitely afraid of heights. So
Yeah, I'm really big into like the conquering fears thing because I don't
Yeah.
do fear. I think it's a silly thing that we're trained
yeah,
to like I don't think we're born with it.
yeah,
So
probably. You're
and I
probably right.
love adrenaline and that's just fear. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on a theory level. Not a literal level. No.
it's fine. You don't have to go on the skydiving date with
Okay,
me.
thanks. Thank you. I don't want to.
I'll drag somebody else
Okay.
if they want to take somebody else with
Okay.
us. Maybe my twin.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah.
She could definitely go.
Yeah, she would like that.
Yeah.
She's a Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. So, next question. What is the worst pickup line someone has used on you or tried to use on you?
Okay, so I wouldn't call it a pickup line.
Yeah.
There's like two scenarios I can think of, though,
Mhm.
that were really like, what? The first one, it was when was it? My senior year in high school.
Yeah.
I'd gone to a new school
Mhm.
because I moved around a lot. And it was a really like tiny town school, like
Mhm.
all the grades in one building type situation. 3 towns
Oh.
went to one school. Yeah.
Oh.
The senior
Mhm.
class was still only like 30 some people. Like, yeah, tiny.
Wow.
Anyway, I think I was like the fresh new meat for the first time ever. I think they'd all known each other
In the
since they
first
were
50
born.
years.
Yeah.
Right. Our grandmas went to school together.
Yes, yeah. So this kid, he walks up to me. I think he was like a junior,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Hey, never talked to this person before. Don't know their name, nothing." And he
Okay.
was like, "Do you want to come over tonight and have spaghetti with my parents?" And I was,
Wow.
no, I'm sorry. Oh, seems like a big
Spaghetti. I
spaghetti with the
don't know.
parents. Don't know his name. Spaghetti with parents. Yeah. And then the other odd one I can think of, this one was right after, it was either right before or right after I turned 18.
Mhm.
And I was at a rodeo, and this guy, he was like a couple years older than me. He was
Yeah.
like hanging out with me, like just around and around and around and around.
Mhm.
And finally, like into the evening, I was like, "What's up, dude?" Like, you know?
Why following me around?
And because he was just like overly nice and like helpful. Never met this kid before.
And he's just okay.
Yeah, and he's just like there
Uh-huh.
around. And finally he was like, "Well, you know, your dad wants us to be together." And I was just like, "What?"
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the two weirdest pickup lines I can think of.
Your
Spaghetti with
dad
parents.
wants us to be together?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. My family is really weird. That's for another time.
Yeah.
But
Was it true? Did he your
yeah,
dad? Wow.
they had the same name.
Oh.
They
Wow.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's definitely a different day
yeah,
conversation.
and I
Yeah.
was like, I don't feel very cool going into this like this. Kind of weird, kind of controlling, kind of toxic seeming. So I'm gonna like pass on all of that.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, on the plus side, they're both attractive enough.
That's a plus side, but that's not everything. Looks are definitely not everything.
No, obviously not, because I said no to both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, segue into the next question
Okay.
about taboos.
Taboos. So what is the exact question?
Oh, you got the
Sorry.
questions too, and I'm reading them to you.
Yeah. Okay, a lot of stigmas, taboos surrounding. Okay. So,
What's your feelings about sexual taboos?
I don't really think that there are sexual taboos. I
Right.
think that there's definitely lines that you shouldn't cross, and I think that that's where role play should come into play.
For
That
sure.
way other people don't get hurt
Yes.
or damaged or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think as long as you stick with consenting people, everything's cool in the gang, you
Mhm.
know?
Right.
Whether that be age play or incest or whatever it
Mhm.
may be. You know, I'm CNC, I'm really into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've done age play stuff. I've done brother sister stuff. I've done sister sister stuff.
You're
I've
like
done
into the kink stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really view it as taboo. And as like for having like a place in society,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it definitely does to a degree, because those are fantasies that need to be filled for individuals to feel fulfilled,
Yes.
because of
Mhm.
how their brain chemistry or whatever is wired. And I think that the brothels is a great place for them to be able to safely explore that without judgment
Mhm.
and be able to make society a better place so that people don't get hurt.
Yeah. Absolutely. That was a great answer. I wish I could have put it smoothly into words like that for the camera instead of rambling like an idiot.
I thought you did good.
Because that was a perfect answer. That was perfect answer for that question. All right. So, what's one surefire way to turn you on?
Ooh, so this is like a really interesting question,
Mhm.
because like I'm a very like it depends on the day type person.
Yes.
But for me, if you can get me to laugh,
Yeah.
like that's a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Huge. Like I love like just connection and feeling comfortable with somebody, and where it's just kind of a vibe and energy exchange and
Absolutely.
that kind of thing, where it's like we have been friends forever, even if we just met
Yeah.
5 minutes prior, in the parlor,
Right.
like,
Right.
that's kind of what gets me, I think. Just
Yeah. You're a
le-
personality
yeah,
person, I
I'm a
think.
very personality
You are.
person. Yeah. And, and it's
That's
okay,
yeah.
like, if you're shy or whatever, and it takes you, like, a minute to warm up, like,
Yeah.
I don't really allow, like, awkward energy,
I like that. I
around
don't
me.
allow awkward energy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why am I in this group then?
You're not awkward. What?
I'm so awkward.
No,
I
you're
spit on the
not.
mic earlier.
Okay. It's okay. You have a great personality.
Oh, I got number.
And you make me laugh, so.
I guess that works. Take the good with the bad, yeah. That's a good answer. I like that. Okay. Multiple girl parties are a fantasy for lots of men and women. But what's your feelings? Do you like multiple girl parties? Do you like one-on-one? What do you think? What's your feelings?
So I am definitely a multi-girl party person, as most people know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy the one-on-one connection, that one-on-one time.
Yeah.
I know for like a lot of my parties, when I do multiple girls,
Yeah.
they're not necessarily there for the whole time.
Right.
So like we
Right.
get one-on-one time,
Mm-hmm.
and then they come in and join us, and then we get like more
Oh,
one-on-one time at the
I
end.
love that.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
kind
nice.
of like intimate, it's fun, it's a vibe. I'm all about like
Yeah.
vibes.
Sharing is caring with Brooklyn.
Yes, it is. I love sharing.
Yes.
I love everybody to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
a lot of times, like if I'm in, like a really, really long party by myself, I'm like, oh, I wish like the girls could come in and have a good time with us,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's cool because then you get both the best of both worlds, the
Yeah.
one-on-one and the multiple girl parties, and then you can experience like the different girls'
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah,
I
and
love
I'll
that.
also do that where like
Yeah.
sometimes like we'll have one girl join for a while, and then like a different girl will come in,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
I just think it's a good way for like different, change up the
Right.
vibe and
Yeah.
make, the time,
For sure. You explore everybody's like fantasies, like we were talking
Yeah.
about the other night. Yeah. That's cool. I love that. Okay, what have you learned from being a sex worker?
I have learned that there is so many people out in the world that are lacking connection and human touch. And there's
True.
so many
Mhm.
people out there who have disabilities or are on the spectrum or
Mhm.
something along that line, and they just feel completely looked over.
Some type of block. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially when it comes to the sexual side of things in the
Yeah.
world. And I view that as, extremely sad.
Yeah,
And I am
absolutely.
so glad that I am here to be
Right.
able to provide something that's so important as a human to
Yep,
get fulfilled
absolutely.
and to be
Mhm.
touched and to be held and to be
Yeah.
heard. And just, I didn't realize how many people were lacking that in their life.
Right. Absolutely. People you wouldn't even think. Even people are like, "Oh yeah, you're attractive. I'm not attractive." I get emails like that all the time. I don't know if you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
too, but even people that are viewed as attractive or whatever,
yeah, like the
they
stereotypical, yeah,
right, they still have issues with intimacy, and sometimes they just need something as well, or maybe there's a fantasy
absolutely.
that they want to fulfill and they just don't have the tools or the other people or whatever so they can come here. But yeah,
Oh,
that's awesome. Yeah. Well, our time's up with Brooklyn. So we're going to welcome on our next guest, Kirsten Skye.
yep.
Okay. Well,
Love you,
before
bye.
you leave, before you leave Brooklyn, how
Yeah.
can people reach you?
Okay, so always my email is the best, brooklynbale@sagebrushranch.com. You can also go to the Sagebrush website and find me through there and email me through there.
Perfect.
Or you can go on Twitter, and that is Brookie Bale, and all my other links are from there.
Perfect.
I'm on all of the platforms.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye. Bye. You are a carrot. Even though I chose potato.
Brooklyn's a carrot.
And you're well, hello, Miss Kirsten Skye.
Hey,
How's
it looks
your
like
day
she
going?
tried to make this into an airplane.
No, I did that. And I threw it and it stuck in the chair.
Nice. So I called it. I called it right.
Yes.
Shoo. Okay. Hi, I'm Kirsten Skye.
Yes, this is Kirsten Skye. I'm sorry. I keep cutting people off. I'm awful at this.
No, it's all good. I cut myself off by calling Brooklyn a carrot, so it's fine.
So, which one of you are you in the bake on your shirt?
Let's see. B-A-K. On that one.
The one with the long. She looks like she has long hair.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Okay, for
And she got those big hips.
Yeah, for
I got the
Kirsten.
big hips.
Yeah, and the hips too. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, what is your nickname and where did it come from?
So my nickname around these parts is K Sizzle. And that's actually just came from karaoke. I was coming up. I was just like randomly wanted to have a fun karaoke name, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Why? Why
Just
K
K
Sizzle?
Sizzle? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
You don't know, but aren't you like a wizard in the kitchen?
Well, I mean, it didn't actually come from that. It's like KS, so the initials, and then I was kind
Oh,
of doing like the
really?
Snoop Dogg thing, like
Oh. It was so it wasn't even sizzle for cooking. Wow, it was like a roundabout.
But I like
nickname
that better.
naming.
Let's go with
that's what I thought because you were like you're crazy in the kitchen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do sizzle it up.
you
so.
do sizzle it up.
yeah.
Are you cooking? Are you into baking or cooking more?
Cooking.
Yeah,
I do love baking, but I'm not really into sweets. So
So you don't do
I
a lot
bake
of
for other
baking?
people, and then I cook myself.
What do you like to cook?
All
If
kinds of
somebody
things.
requests
I
something.
love variety. Variety is the spice of life. So it's the sizzle of life.
The sizzle of life. I like that.
So yeah, anything. I rarely cook the same thing more than like a few times.
Really?
Unless it's really good. I do have a couple staples like
Mhm.
garlic cream chicken is something I'll make at least once a month, which is a lot for me.
Yeah.
I'm constantly making new things, different
Yeah.
things, and it's like based on what I have in my kitchen already and
Uh-huh.
on what I'm in the mood for,
I love
which
that.
is constantly different. I always like different things. So
That's
try
cool.
new things.
Do you have like a signature dish that you cook?
I just said garlic cream chicken.
That's your one. That's your
I mean, that's
signature
really good.
dish.
I do cook a really good curry. I mean, yeah, that's about it.
That's
Yeah,
cool. I like
mean,
it. You just whip it up. No
Yeah.
recipes or nothing. Just
yeah.
cooking with love.
Yeah, cook with love and whatever I have. I feel like I'd be really good on Chopped.
Oh yeah.
You know, the show where you just get random ingredients, and you have to make something out of it. Because that's like where I thrive.
I would love to
Is just
watch you
trying
in
to,
something like that. Yeah.
I think I'm like the substitute queen.
Yeah?
And it's like if I don't have something, I will find something to substitute for
That's
it.
cool. I
And,
love
yeah.
that. That's what I say. I am so good at improvising.
Yes,
Good-
improv.
Yeah, substitution for cooking. No
Mhm.
recipes, just doing it by eyeball, by heart.
Yep.
That's awesome. I love that. So our next question. What's the silliest talent or skill you possess that most people probably don't know about? Maybe they do, I don't know.
This one was a really hard one for me because I don't know. I'm kind of. I mean, I am really good at like drawing and painting, but
I
that's
didn't know
kind of
that,
that's
really?
probably the thing most people do know about me.
I
is
didn't know that
but,
about you.
Yeah, maybe not everybody.
not.
But yeah, I do some really good art stuff.
Yeah,
And I love
do.
being artsy and that kind of stuff. And then I also really like dogs. So ever since I was little, I was able to name like all the different dog breeds. You show me a dog picture, I know what breed of dog. it
That's
is.
really nerdy, but
Yeah.
that's cool because
But
I
in a
know
different
nothing
way,
about
yeah.
dogs. Anytime anybody says, what's this breed of dog, I'll be like, let me call K-Sizzle.
Yeah. Well, when I was
Yeah.
little, I used to pretend like instead of like playing games like normal kids, I would just pretend that I was a secretary at a vet's office. So
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah, I was a little nerdy little kid.
Oh, that's so cute. Just dogs. What's your favorite breed? you have
It was
one?
German Shepherd. I really wanted to have a black German Shepherd.
They're black.
Um,
They make black German
Yeah, there could be
Shepherds?
black, they could be white, they could be
I
any
didn't know
color.
that.
But that's usually they have the coat that's brown and black.
That's what I had
But
when I
no,
was a kid.
I
yeah.
really always wanted one that was a pure black. But now I really like Labradors. I had a chocolate lab and he was really nice.
Oh,
Yeah, they're just all around really nice, good dogs.
Yeah.
You know, they have a really good temperament. They're really smart. They want to
Oh.
please like me. So,
Aw.
so yeah, it's a good dog. Right now I have a golden doodle. So
What?
a golden doodle. It's like
Yeah.
a golden retriever and a poodle mix. So
Wow.
and I've never really been a poodle lover, but I also really hate hair being
So
all
does
over
the
my
look-
house. So I like the
Yeah.
golden doodle because it doesn't really shed that much.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
poodles don't shed.
Yeah, I mean but he still sheds a little bit. He's not like completely hyperallergenic, but
Oh. Is he like more curly or is
he is very curly haired.
He's like
He's
a poodle.
super, he has curly hair and then he has red long wisps that go through the curls.
Ooh. He's
Yeah.
got highlights.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
cool.
Low lights, yeah.
Low lights. There we go. That's the word. Okay. Well, speaking of low lights, what's the most ridiculous fashion trend you've ever tried?
Well, first, now that you reminded me, I used to do when I was I had like black hair with like red little
I have. Oh my
little
God, I have
streaks
that
in it.
too.
Once,
Yes.
and I was like, looking back, I was like, that was not it.
No. No.
And then I was like a little goth girl
Were
growing
you?
up, so I had like the little lace
Oh my gosh. We need pictures
fingerless
now.
gloves that were like went up to here, and I wore those every day in school.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
The
and then
same
Mary
hair.
Jane's,
Wow. Mary Jane's and the goth gloves.
and very heavy eyeliner, and that's the only makeup I had on was eyeliner.
Yeah, I remember the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the
Yeah.
only makeup also.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
it.
it. I
Yeah,
didn't know makeup.
maybe
I was just, like,
if it was a
under.
bad day, some like really heavy pale foundation.
Benadryl. No, not Benadryl. Calamine lotion.
Calamine.
I've
Yeah, that's
seen people
better.
do that before. The
Benadryl,
calamine, yeah.
I don't want to be passing out all over the place.
Right? That's so funny. Pale. Okay. What would be your ideal party?
My ideal party.
Yeah. If you could choose to do anything.
So let me just think in my mind, and I'm just gonna go through it right now. Okay.
Okay,
so
yeah, go
We're
through
gonna
it.
leave. We're gonna go to Vegas because I think Vegas is the only place in Nevada that has a Michelin star restaurant.
All right.
So I want to go to a Michelin star restaurant.
Okay.
And then I want to do something artsy or nerdy, either one
Ooh.
or both.
Or both.
Or both, but it just depends on who I'm going with. And then I want to stay at a really nice hotel. And then I want to go to some type of show.
Nice.
And then I want to go back to the hotel and have plenty of fun time in the
Yeah.
room.
Nice.
I want to go somewhere like a hot tub spa kind of time. Maybe the next day we can go do that.
Yeah.
And just kind of have like a relaxing spa kind of
Ooh.
experience, and then go back and have more fun, of
Ooh.
course. Have something else yummy to eat, and then
I
think
love
that's
that.
about it. Yeah.
I love that. Did you think about any restaurants or like shows you wanted to do? Or
No.
just no?
No,
Just whatever's there.
just whatever's there. I don't know what the Michelin star restaurant there is called. I forgot. But
I didn't know that was like we didn't have one in Reno.
no, I don't think there is one in Reno. Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately. But yeah, I've never been to a Michelin star restaurant, and I'm a total foodie. I really love food.
I didn't
and
know that
eating
was
and
like a
trying
thing. Like
new
oh.
foods. Like that is
I
my.
thought it was just like stars, like Michelin stars.
No,
it's
you
just
can have
stars.
multiple too.
Wow.
It's like Michelin, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star.
Wow.
Yeah. The
What's
more
the one
stars
in
you have,
Vegas?
I think it's just a 1 star.
Oh.
Yeah, I think 3 stars are like in New York. And
What do you
Los
have to do to get a
Angeles.
Michelin star?
To be really good and innovative and like good service, good food, good quality.
Like on point,
everything.
100%.
Everything's on point, and
Wow.
innovation too. It can't just be like, just normal food. And if
Right.
it is, it has to be really good.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I just love trying new foods and good food, and
Wow.
yeah, it's like the way to my soul.
In your stomach, through
Yeah.
your to your heart, through
The
your
way to my
stomach.
heart.
That's cool. I didn't even think about that. The Michelin star. Didn't even really know about it.
Mhm.
Should have asked you.
You
Because
should.
you're such a foodie. Yeah.
No, I need to do more research on it though.
Yeah.
I haven't, because usually when I look up outdates, it's more Reno stuff. But if I'm
Yeah.
like my ideal outdate,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well,
Vegas.
yeah.
There's so much to do there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the foodie
Yeah.
paradise.
Right. For
Mhm.
sure. For sure. So, what's the worst pickup line someone tried to use on you?
So I'm kind of a homebody. So
Right. So 0. What about
I mean, starting to
here?
work here is kind of what got me out of my shell.
Uh-huh.
So before that, I haven't really none that stuck out to me. So they were real average, or they
Oh.
weren't bad enough for me to remember. They weren't good enough for me to remember. So
Aw, that's lame.
Yeah.
You guys got to do better. Up them or, make them worse or make them better. They're
Yeah.
too average. Too average. Okay. There's a lot of stigma and taboo surrounding the brothel world. People come here to explore taboo without judgment. What's your take on sexual taboos, and do you believe they serve any purpose in society?
So if we're talking about like taboos, like you're safe and consensual is what I'm
Mhm.
going to be talking about. Because I think Brooklyn really hit it right
Right.
on the non-consensual,
Yes.
like making sure there's a safe place to be
People
able to
aren't getting hurt.
do those
and
taboos.
you're-
But as
yeah.
far as like if it's safe and consensual, and it shouldn't be a taboo
Yeah.
at all. I mean, I think the only reason for even the word taboo in that aspect is because of wanting to make a bigger gap between, people that are like on top and people that
Mhm.
are, on more on the bottom,
Right.
It's like, okay, well, I like this, but you don't like it, and I'm more
Yeah.
popular than you, so what you like must be taboo and silly and wrong,
Right,
I feel like
right.
that's really the only
It
way.
just came from like societal status. is
Right,
what you're saying,
exactly. Yeah. It's like a status symbol kind of thing. Like,
Mhm.
oh, you like that and you shouldn't. But
Right.
really, what's the difference between liking one sexual
Who's
act
to
and
say if
another,
you're
as long
allowed
as
to
it's
like it or
consensual
not
and
like
safe?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
feel like it should be a thing. I feel like, everybody should be able to like what they want to like and explore without feeling bad about it
Like,
or,
yeah, right. Exactly.
judged.
With judged
Yeah.
and ashamed and all that.
Mhm.
Absolutely. That's a good place to come here and do that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect place.
So what's one surefire way to turn you on?
Surefire way.
Mhm.
I really love being called a good girl.
Yeah.
So that that'll do it, especially if you catch me off guard with that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, ooh. And then as far as like touching and
Uh-huh.
stuff, like right between my shoulder blades, if you start massaging that area, that always
didn't
gets me
know
going. Like it
that.
sends like a shiver down my spine, and then I just all the way down to
I'm
area.
learning so much.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it, huh? That's
Mhm.
it. I like that. The
Those are the
spots.
two like surefire ways. That's the way
I
to
like
do
it.
it.
I like it.
I also little kisses like right here are good too because it's so sensitive.
That's an
And the-
interesting
right here.
erogenous zone. It is sensitive there.
Yeah, it's nice. A little ticklish.
I have
like it.
trauma from here. Getting blood drawn.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I like it. It's like kiss my boo-boos from getting my blood drawn every week.
Right? Oh, kiss my boo-boos.
Mhm.
Okay, so what do you think about multiple girl parties? Are you more for multiple girl parties or do you like one-on-one? Like, what's your take on it?
I love multiple girl parties.
What would you
Definitely,
prefer?
definitely. It depends. I mean, it depends on what kind of vibe we're going for. Because
Yeah.
it's definitely there is. I really do like intimacy
Mhm.
and the one-on-one and everything.
Right.
But it's different than being a multi-girl party.
Right.
It's more like fun and laid back, and it's not as intimate. It still can be very intimate, but
Yeah.
it's in a different way.
Yeah. You're right, in a different way for
Yeah,
sure. for
so I
sure.
love them both equally.
That's cool.
And I'm definitely down to have as many girls as you want.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome. So what have you learned from being a sex worker?
I've learned that I used to kind of like overanalyze and like be like stuck in my head about things. And it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of why like I was kind of stay to myself before I started working here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really given me a lot of confidence, and mostly because there's so many different people that come in here,
Right.
girls and clients included. There's so
Yeah.
many people that come through here, and just the fact that I've been able to pretty much get along with everybody, and and
Mhm.
that's really raised my confidence level that I can sit here, I can talk to people
Yeah.
and whatever. It doesn't matter if we
Absolutely.
really have
Right.
everything common. It doesn't matter
Mhm.
if we come from the same walks of life or not.
Right.
It's just about getting to know somebody and sharing the experience now
Right.
is
Yeah.
what's
Absolutely.
really the
Yeah.
most important. That's what you really bond over. And
Mhm.
yeah, and once you get
I love
comfortable with
that.
somebody, then there all those kind of other fears and anxieties go away because then you
That's
feel
right.
close and comfortable. And
I love
yeah.
that. That's a great way to describe it.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
just go away. You're right.
hmm
That's a great way to describe it. So, Kirsten, if people want to make an appointment with you, where can they reach you?
I am on X/Twitter at SBR Skye, SKYE. And you can email me at you can email me at Kirsten Skye at sagebrushranch.com.
Awesome.
that-
Well,
yeah,
thanks
that's
for
pretty much it.
joining being the Oreo part, the cream in the Oreo.
I am like a little cream. And I think I
Okay.
would be asparagus because I'm tall and skinny, kind of.
Oh.
And I really love asparagus.
I love
It's okay,
asparagus.
my pea doesn't.
It works. Unless you eat it. Bye. Okay, our caboose is coming on. Well, is she coming? Right, Miss Ellie Ames. Hi. Before you sit down,
Too
show
late.
us your show us your E.
I'm the
Where are you?
E.
Where are you on there?
I'm not gonna move my boob. Oh, I'm right here.
Oh,
I'm right
okay.
here.
That is totally you, diva.
Yeah.
That's
My
you.
boob is in.
Yeah, that's you. No, you, the diva pose. That's it, the diva pose. So, what is your nickname and where did it come from?
Well, here, ETT. I guess it's tacos and tequila. I love tacos. I love tequila. Unfortunately, they don't
tacos.
have my Patron here. Yes, I'm still complaining about that. So, so unfortunately, I got to drink Hennessy. Anything is possible, though. That's fine. That's okay. So that works out either way. But yeah, they call me TT, and it's kind of went from there.
Yeah.
Tacos and tequila.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love that. What kind of tacos? What's your favorite?
My favorite is lengua, but like as long as it's taco, real tacos.
Is
not
that a
real
cow
tacos, not Taco Bell tacos. That
Is
does
that
not
cow
count.
tongue?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh,
I
my-
tried it before.
Yeah, I want to French kiss my taco.
Oh, okay. Right, real tacos, not Taco Bell. That
Yeah,
doesn't
not
count.
Taco Bell. That's not asking for a great evening. with my-
No, please no. Please don't.
No.
No. No, thank you. Yeah. Definitely gonna fill it in the morning after. No tacos.
Those are
for
not
sure.
real tacos.
No.
Okay.
Okay. The next one. What's the silliest talent or skill you possess that most people don't know about?
Wow. We're gonna go there. So I am completely untalented.
No,
I have
you're
no talents.
I didn't know that was
I'm
gonna
just
be a real answer.
average. I'm so average.
That was gonna be your answer for real. She's the most average person
So untalented.
that you will meet.
Yes. No, I don't really have any talents like that. I mean, Yeah.
I
I can
don't
turn
have
my whole
performance
hand in
sounds.
like this weird like exorcist circle thing, but yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that thingy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't know. I have skills.
Yeah. You're a dancer.
Yeah, I can
You're a
dance.
dancer.
Yeah, I'm a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like do pole tricks?
Yeah,
no?
sometimes when it depends on the level of laziness and how much money is on the stage. If there's
Right.
nobody at my tip bar and there's no money on the stage, I'm not gonna work really extra hard for that.
Oh yeah, that
You
makes
know,
sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, you know, the
Yeah.
more I get influenced and, you know, you make me feel better, the more, you know, I start going upside down and doing different things. and
Right.
It'll get
Money
interesting.
talks, right.
Yes, that
Money
part.
talks.
Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah. So
Oh,
there's
that's
that.
cool. I don't
Yeah.
know how to dance, though. I mean, you know, I can't even walk.
I seen you walk. You might walk side to side into the hallway, into the different walls, but
And
you,
into
you
the
know,
bar
yeah,
earlier.
you just
Yeah.
run into
Mhm.
things. You can
Yeah.
walk
Kind of
just into things.
into things. So, what's the most ridiculous fashion trend you've ever tried?
Oh my goodness, I got sucked into the whole like goth thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had the whole, you know, the black lipstick with the black eyeshadow and the black clothes and and to this day I still don't even know what the whole goth thing is about. I just thought it
Right.
looked cool and I wanted to be like a rebel and
Chuggy.
yeah, we gotta be chuggy.
Right. We all got caught in that 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, yeah, so I got caught in that phase for a little while and then it was like I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. It was too much clothes.
Right. Especially if you live in the desert. Oh
Yeah,
my
and at that time
God.
I'm in Texas and
Oh
all
my
black
God.
and yeah, it just
Oof.
wasn't working for me.
Not a good. No.
Yeah. So then I did that phase and then we did the whole bell bottom phase thing where you know you had the bell
Oh
bottoms yeah, the
yes.
big
Yes.
bottom bells like it was
The
ridiculous.
big bottom bells.
Yeah,
Yes.
those apple bottom jeans.
Right. Oh my God. The ridiculous trends.
Oh
What
my
were we coming
goodness.
up with?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I
See,
don't.
that's what happens. We weren't being closely monitored when
We
were
had no
children.
adult supervision.
We grew up in those days when it was still you still had the commercials coming on reminding their parents, do you know where your children are at?
Right, exactly. I remember those commercials.
Yeah.
Exactly. Outside until the streetlights came on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We had no supervision. Still.
Still don't.
Still don't.
That might be dangerous sometimes.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Come join us when we have no supervision.
So, what would be your ideal party with no supervision?
Ooh. Okay, so it really kind of depends on my mood. You know what I mean? Like kind of if it was gonna be like a GFE type of thing, I like to,
Yeah.
you know, go out, be wine and dined, you know,
Yeah.
maybe we could have a little, you know, intimacy. We massage each other, you know, because I like to tenderize my
Yeah.
meat before I eat it real quick. But I mean, I don't like a date where I have to put so much pressure on it. We're
Yeah.
just, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z by schedule. No, I just kind of like to go with the flow
I love
type
that.
of
Yeah.
thing. I do like to do, you know, things that are different. Like I've always wanted to try the splashing party.
Oh, that's
yeah, and I kind of
right.
got really that idea. I've seen it on, you know, our little sex menu that we have online and everything.
Yeah.
But it was really Brooklyn
Oh
who
yeah.
really got me to really think about it. I was like, ooh, that sounds kind of actually a lot of fun. And we
Yeah.
did this little photo shoot where I had the tacos all down my back. She had pizza, you know,
I
just
remember
kinda
that.
everywhere.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
So I kind
Yeah.
of really want to do, you know, do different things like that,
Yeah,
different fun
different
stuff. I know,
experiences, for
yeah,
sure.
like I know there's guys who like cross-dress parties and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I want to do stuff that's just kind of out there.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
because you know, you got to have those stories where, you know, I can traumatize, you know, my family members later on in life. You know, when I'm staying in the nursing home, oh, you call that twerking? You call that a party? Well, back in 2024,
Oh my God.
this party was so epic. You know, you
Right.
gotta have those that they're like, oh my
Yes.
God, like, is her medications okay or not? You know, I want those type of stories.
That's awesome. So you're like an everything girl.
Yeah.
You're down for everything.
Yeah, basically.
Not anything, everything.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know
anything.
the word
Everything
N-O.
bagel
Yeah,
seasoning.
I don't
That's you.
know too much. I don't know what that word is,
Yeah,
but
yeah. No, you
yeah.
don't. No, you don't. That's the only way. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
no.
No. Like yes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So what is the worst pickup line someone tried to use on you?
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like to try to pick me up.
Why?
Because I'm not very friendly when I'm just like by myself outside, grocery shopping and stuff. I usually walk around looking homeless.
That usually doesn't stop people. That usually doesn't stop anybody.
So it's not like really. So I don't get your regular pickup
guys are
lines like
slacking.
that. See, but when you're working at the strip club or even here, it's like, oh, mommy, let's get married, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna move you to Mexico
Captain
to
Save a
to this,
Hoe.
to this.
Yeah.
We're gonna go move in this cabin with dirt floors and
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, so romantical. Please take me now. You
Or a
just
cabin with dirt floors?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
wow.
Like,
I
yeah, I'm gonna
can't say no to
sweep the dirt floor.
that.
I know. I mean, my dream
Was
come
there
true. Oh my
indoor
goodness.
plumbing with it?
I think it was an outhouse. One guy was telling
Oh,
me
I'm
about.
definitely out. Definitely
No,
out.
I mean, this is a dream come true, an outhouse, dirt floors. I got a horse, so,
Oh,
it's
okay.
winning.
Wait, do you
Winning.
get your wallaby too? Your horse, your wallaby, your alligator,
No, I don't think
your
I don't know.
panda? I don't remember all the
You
animals
know
you
what?
wanted. You want a sanctuary.
I do. I'm gonna have to bring that up next time somebody wants to marry me. Do I get a pet wallaby?
Yeah, you need a pet wallaby for sure.
And I want my little Highlander cow, my
Yeah.
miniature Highlander.
You need a little miniature cow.
I do.
Those are cute. I like
They're
those.
really cute.
They're really cute.
But another story though. This one I've got to share this one.
Yeah,
So
you have
one of my friends though,
yeah.
she had a guy pick her up, and he had this biggest crush on her or whatever. Kept coming to her job every day, and he finally talks her into going out to a lunch date, and a lunch date. And he goes, picks her up at her job, takes her around the corner to this little place. He goes, "You can have anything you want.
Wow.
Order as much as you want. If you want second, thirds, fourths, fifths, it's fine. But money is not an issue." They go inside there. It was a soup kitchen.
Oh my god.
He took her to the homeless shelter to go have lunch.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope, it was real. True story.
Do better, people. What are we doing? It's 2024. My
So sometimes
goodness.
I'm happy that I go out and nobody talks to me, so I could avoid situations like that. 'Cause
Wow.
I was like, oh my goodness. I thought it was a joke too, but no, it was real
Wow.
life, true life.
That no words. No words. Okay, let's see. So, what do you think about sexual taboos in society? And do they have a place in society as well?
When it comes to addressing taboos, I just feel like the word taboo is just something that people use because they're afraid of something or don't know of something or what it's about. So it becomes taboo.
Right.
Just because you don't have knowledge of it or understanding doesn't mean it's taboo.
Yeah.
There's certain things for everybody, and I'm not into kink shaming or anything like that.
Right.
Everybody has your needs. Everybody has, those needs that need to be fulfilled.
Yeah, right.
And what isn't okay for one person doesn't mean that's not something another person needs to thrive off of.
Yeah.
So, and so therefore, I mean, we can go ahead and keep the word taboo and just let people, feel comfortable with it. And so that way they can feel comfortable knowing that it's taboo just because they don't understand it or they don't, feel the same way about it. So you can keep the word taboo, but us over here, we're going to enjoy all those taboo kinks because they're kind of fun.
They are fun. That's so true.
I like
Yeah,
taboo.
that's true because even coming to the brothel for a lot of clients is taboo, and they say, "Oh, I don't tell my family that I'm here," and like it's taboo for them to even come here.
And I would hate to have to live my life that way, hiding a part of myself.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially even for my, husband or wife, my own family, like why? I mean, I understand hiding it from, minors and stuff like that. Obviously, you don't want them to know that
but
side
like
of you.
your family,
But your spouse, like that is your one person, your partner, you're supposed to be able to tell and do everything with. And the fact that I have to hide that and I can't be completely 100% of myself with you, I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that because then it doesn't seem like you're fully there to me.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
your partner should be the one to want to fulfill those needs for
Those
you.
needs. And sometimes it's not. It's just not.
And that's fine. And
Doesn't.
if they can't do it, you can
Then
come
we
on
can
over
come
here and I
here.
got
That's
you.
right. We don't believe in taboos.
Yeah, me and my friends, we got you.
Yep.
No judgments here.
So, Miss everything bagel seasoning. That's the
Yes.
bagel. That's me
The
seasoning
bagel.
the bagel. What's one surefire way to turn you on, Miss? I can do it.
Okay, so I do like the little kisses on the neck,
Yeah.
rubs, and basically, I'm just like a guy who really likes, who's secure with himself,
Yeah.
who's confident in himself. I don't want conky, not
Yeah.
cocky, confident. There's
Right.
a difference.
Right.
I don't, so I like a guy who likes to be in charge and
Yes.
take over,
Oh, I love
stuff
that,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I like those more dominant. I can do
Right.
both, but I'm more of a submissive type of
Yeah, you like
person.
to be dominated.
More,
for sure.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much. What about multiple girl part? I cannot talk. Multiple girl parties.
I love my multiple girl parties.
Do you like one-on-one? What do you prefer?
I like, depending on the situation, I
Okay.
do like my one-on-one, especially
Mhm.
for like GFE sessions and things like that. I do prefer multiple girl parties, especially
Right.
outdate parties. I do like overnight parties, especially my one-on-one overnight parties,
Yeah.
especially too.
Yeah.
But I think overnight with multiple girls would be epic.
I think that would be epic. That's
Yes.
something I've definitely never done before. At a
Yeah.
multiple girl overnight.
Yeah.
That I can't even
because you
talk.
got to
Yeah.
think about the things we could do is limitless.
Right.
From activities, both inside and outside the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Right. And all our experiences are customizable. So
exactly.
nice. All right. So what have you learned from being a sex worker?
I've learned to have a lot of patience, understanding,
Ooh.
because you have to have an understanding for where these people are coming from. You also have to have an understanding that not everyone is going to come with the budget that you're
Right.
wanting. So therefore, not everyone is going to be your client, but you
Mhm.
have to have that understanding that they are still coming to you with their hard-earned money
Right.
and with their personal feelings on what we call those taboo things,
Right.
and they're coming scared that they're not going to have those budgets or that we're
Right.
going to be judgmental of their their services
Absolutely.
that
Yeah.
they're seeking.
Mhm.
So having that understanding and compassion for a person, it's I've learned a lot of that through my experiences
sex work.
sex work. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with people with disabilities and things, and
Absolutely.
everybody needs
Right.
companionship.
Everybody. You're right.
Mhm.
Everybody does. What is one thing you would want to know about brothel work?
What I would want other people to know about brothel work is that it is a very safe environment to work at because we
Mhm.
do have strict regulations
Right.
and rules and whatnot. I'd also want people to know that there are a lot of, myths and false informations that
Yeah.
people will get. I know people, I've seen like online where people said, oh, they have a bunch of, people just locked up in a basement. No, that
Right.
doesn't happen. We don't hold people captive.
We don't even have a basement for
Right.
one.
Nevada doesn't have basements.
Right.
Let me know where there's one at so I can hide in case of a tornado. That doesn't exist here either.
Right.
But
we don't have tornadoes. We're in Nevada. What?
You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's kind of that I've heard that, or I've heard people talk about, oh, girls, they have to work there because they have no other choice. They're being
Right.
held captive and
Yeah.
they have to work until they pay off, debts and things. We are independent contractors. We come and go
Absolutely.
as we want to.
Mhm.
We have to go to the sheriff's department to get shared. If
Yep.
anybody was going to hold us captive, we could
The-
easily escape at the sheriff's office.
Right.
You're like, oh my
Absolutely.
God, trying to get me. But no, that's not what happens here. And
No.
legal work is actually safe work. All
Right.
parties involved are, they're safe, they're protected, even the clientele, you're not going to get robbed. You're not going to get, you don't have to worry about some guy jumping out of the closet at the hotel room with a gun and trying to rob you. You don't have to worry about STDs. You don't have to worry about none of that. We do have, the NDA disclosures. So that way, all that, there's different things. So
absolutely.
It's wonderful.
It is wonderful here. Yeah. I love it here. So, my love, if anybody wants to reach you to make an appointment for the future, where can they reach you?
You can always reach me at Ellie Ames at sagebrushranch.com. And my Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X, is at Ellie Ames SBR. So from there you can find anything else. And before I leave, I'd want to be a vegetable because it's controversial. They keep arguing whether it's a fruit or a vegetable.
You'd want to be a vegetable because they want to.
Oh, a tomato. I have to be a tomato.
Tomato is a good one.
Yeah.
You're right. They do.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay.
Bye.
And I'm Autumn Verlot at sagebrushranch.com. If you want to email me, thanks for joining our podcast. Thanks for watching the show. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bye.